That's what I wanted to do. I don't want to post to both Twitch and YouTube for Twitch commands or something like that, because Twitch commands only work in Twitch. Like, that's the whole point, isn't it? Is to basically, you know, that, because it was popping up on both sides for Twitch pay or Twitch comments and such like that. So I didn't want that to happen for both, because YouTube doesn't have the Twitch command, so it doesn't make any sense to post to. I wish I could remove some of the commands from it, but that's fine. That's no worries there. Is the ads cleared out? I'm pretty sure the ad has cleared. You know, it says Twitch is still offline to me. Why? Okay, there we go. Weird. It does that. But anyway, let's get things started. Let's to the stream mode. Let's go. Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Alexman here, and welcome back to Cities Skylines here in Suncrest Bay. Last time, we started on our airport. It's a very awkward airport that we leveled out a lot of flat land for this. We want to make this a little bit better, but at the same time, we need to get it to a level 3 so that we can eventually unlock the actual cargo hub, and then we can replace this and flatten this out a bit more for an actual cargo hub and everything, so we can have, you know, an expanded roster or something like that. Because this feels like because this right here is kind of like a placeholder. But we wanted to make sure, because our town is kind of needing like certain, I believe, certain requirements. I think we were low on some goods or something like that, I thought, but also that we have a lot of people not coming into work. We also basically cleared out the industrial complex out here in favor us of returning this to a normal aesthetic by homes and businesses and everything, and added 2 new railway lines, and we also fixed up the railway network just a tiny bit to make it a little more fluid, to make it less complicated, since we have no more goods traffic coming through here. And figured that this was ooh, did that connect? It looks like I feel like that's a bump right there. We might fix that. But also, we did start on this a little bit here. We have it connected to the outside world as an industrial complex comes in here, because we are going to start some industrial potential stuff over there, since we got rid of basically of all of our major industrial stuff over here and made this another town. So it's only fair that we need to get some manufacturing coming in, and we do know that we've got commercialized goods, forestry, and zone products here. Most likely we're probably going to get rid of this thing, because this is already doing what it can do already for the most part, which means we're probably going to get this kind of reconfigured to be better optimized, because we're probably going to move a lot of this stuff to the industrial side coast here, because I do want to make it out here and decide to put in a port, since we do not have a port. But if you guys are on Twitch as well as YouTube, there are basically commands you can say or something like that to say, I want to rename a road or a business or a building or something like that that has not been named, such as, like, you know, like a sort of like, you know, districts and whatnot. You can do so by the Twitch points, reward system in place. So that being said, also the fact that we got the end of here, we got ourselves our elevated metro, and we're going to connect this metro to our actual existing network, as we already have a kind of a dedicated road system in here for basically getting our buses inside, because we did add this, the compact bus station. Now, there is kind of, I want to say, I think that was a kind of a fix, because there is a bus location here for the custom airports. We come back to here. I believe it was over here. Yeah, here. If we can add this airport station, it does connect to the system and everything. I just don't know about it though. It's like, it looks like it's like it has people that come in here now. I think this is going to be our better option. It just doesn't look good to me. Like, it looks like it's at the buses come in here, then they come back around, and awkwardness. But we'll try to get this to work so that we can get our bus routes in here. Because I want to make sure the buses stay on one lane and come out here, and then we can connect this up, and then we can loop it back around, and then back into here now where the bus lines will stay in place. So, but that also, the fact is we need to upgrade this thing. So we need to do our units, our unified system here. And we're going to unlock this road here. Then we're going to turn this into a bus-only lane. Now again, you don't have to do this, but this is basically a mod that we can basically turn this into a bus-only road. Like a medium bus road or something like that. I think this will work. So we can make a medium bus. I think that might be too much. I think that might have broken my asset, but I don't think it did. I think if we can... No, it did. It broke it. Okay. Too big of a road. Let's see. Where is a bus-only road? I know I have bus-only. I don't think this has broken the asset, as far as I'm aware of. I just need to have... so there's roads. I know there's more than just... There's pedestrian roads. But I know there was a small road we had. But, let's see. We can turn that. I swear we had just the normal bus roads. That's what I thought we had. Is it somewhere else I didn't get? I was just curious that we didn't get any roads. No, it's just bridges. Huh. I swear it was like an actual bus road. I know we got these. The two-way expressways, but those things don't connect to assets like this. I guess that means that's the pedestrian areas.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Anyway.
Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Oh, it's got to load, so I gotta take a packaging. Take a drink of my new water mug. So I got myself the new updated Alexman 47 logo mug, or a stainless steel drink container, if you guys want that. On the shop now. Let's see. We want to lock this back in place. That's going to have to do for now. Until I can figure out a way to... Oh, you know, it could be a... Well, it's a one-way.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
I need to get out of the bus route there. There we go. I hope that didn't break anything, because I hope it didn't. Let's see here. Oh, even better. We could set it up like this. I mean, this is a road I found too. Like, if we had a tram road or something like that, if we had a tram, we had a bus line and also a tram station, so we can have trams and buses stop there too. But that I won't have to worry about for the moment. As for now, I'm going to... Let's see, do I have a one... I thought I had like a one-way road for buses. I thought I did? Maybe I don't. Huh. I swear there was like a bus route I had that was literally just for buses. But maybe I'm just being misremembered, I guess. I swear we had like actual bus roads. Like actual thin bus roads. I thought I had that beforehand, but I guess I don't have that anymore. That's interesting. I thought we had them. Garbage is piling up. Oh, fine. We'll have to fix that in a moment. Alright. So, that being said, can we move this with the asset in tow? Oh, if we do move it, the road resets. Okay, so that's what happens. That's totally fine. Because I'm going to make this like it could do. Oh man, it's tough to figure out on this. Oh, yeah, I had a. That's right. There is a bus lane. A bus only exit here. I can do like that to a certain degree, and that would only do me good for that. Then I need to take this around like this. We'll make it a kind of like a 90-degree out here. The buses are gonna have to take a little wide turn berth. Figuring out what I can do with this. It's not, again, this is not 100% perfect as of right now, but the buses do need to come back around, and I just make it connect and drag into here. That's all I want it to do. And by that logic alone, we can do that. And then right here that we can do this. And while this is kind of readjusting itself, it means this right here, this road could be just a normal two-lane road over here. We'll come back to here, back to our roads. I can make these into this to a two-lane road like this. And then this will be our new bus routes coming into effect. But since we did move this asset, we have to replace the road. So we'll unlock it again. I'm going to put down this 3-lane road right here. It doesn't, I wish there was, I thought I had a, again, I really thought I had like a really 1-lane bus line or something like that. Like the red stuff, but I guess I don't. But that's not gonna deter me anything. No, it will not. So we'll lock that back in place. And now we got that installed. We can now essentially move our routes out of here. I'm going to move this one over here. And this one can be moved to lane 3. So it doesn't look like it's too cramped up or something like that. And while these guys are going to be like, oh, what the heck? Oh, I have one more line in here, don't I? Oh, no, guys, that bus there didn't catch the memo. It's like, whoops. Hold on, let me get out of here. I'll get rid of that. Now it's to kind of make this road a little bit better. I guess that is still fine. It just needs to be just small enough to get the bus route around and back to here. So now, what we have to do, as I'm trying to make this a kind of a little bit more uniqueness, we'll do this. This is going to be a little unorthodox, but we'll definitely make it work. We'll make the yellow line right here, like so. We'll copy that, and then we'll make another line right here, like this. Change the color to here to paste this one in place. Make sure that's a solid line right there. There we go. And now we just need to fill it. But I believe we can just do a filler, I think. We can just do like this. It's right there. Right there. Right there. And we can just do a solid, I think. And then we can just make this kind of like a darker red color. Kind of like matching the aesthetic. Now we can make it a little bit more faded a bit. Yeah, there we go. I don't do this very often. How's it going, Grand? I'm loud and controlling. Like, ooh, node controller. Oh, yes. I don't dabble into this very much because half the time node controller kind of breaks stuff once in a while. So I'm just making a bus route. Trying to match it to the road length here so that shows that the buses are supposed to go in this direction only and cars are supposed to go in one other direction. Oh, I can copy multiple colors. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know I could do that. That's new. Hey. We'll make sure this is a solid line coming across here. This will be a kind of a nice bright white color. It has to be so people can see it. And then this will be over right here to this one. Now, normally in a normal setting, folks, the color white or the darker color and everything would work for normal roads. Not for this art style, though. This art style, it basically makes the cement a little more gradual. So now we have a bright. So technically speaking, it looks like it is a, bright whites everywhere. It looks way too new, which is unnerving. But why is everyone parking on the side of the road here? There's no need for that, guys. Oh, but it looks like they're... Oh, because there's no crossings. Eh, well, then we're going to have to fix that, won't we? Let's see about... put a crossing here. And we can put a crossing here. And we're making these singled. Oh, I should just remove multiple ones here. Remove that one. And I think... Can't put one right here. That's not allowing me to do so. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it to this one here, because that way it gets people to go across. Then we'll use the controller here for another standard controller. Actually, no, we'll make a bridge here. Like that. As well as the cars basically drive right on through it. There we go. So we have a single one for people to get across, and then we got people that are just going to be in the most left lane for some reason. All right. So that being said, we need to do some lane restrictions here on this road. That buses are not allowed on to the entire road on that side. I don't want buses to go on this side. I want them to stay on the bus lane only, so that way we don't get that thing we've been seeing earlier where the buses are trying to cross over. I want them to basically say, hey, they're buses, they're going to be going into here. Even if they don't have a bus stop to get to, they will have to go through here and go around so that cars here can just, get out of here with no problem. Then they can come out here and kind of basically not worry about buses. But again, I want buses to have their own lanes. So that means I'm going to have to go back here. Do vehicle restrictions on this. Tell them no buses on these lanes. Apply the restrictions to the entire road. It's so that the buses will stay on the most inner loop. Because it's supposed to make it convenient. Convenience, like that sort of spiel. Alright, so we got this right here. We'll make this yellow. Color here to yellow. We'll make that solid. Oh, and our park. Our Brinewood mines have now upgraded to another level without us doing anything. Yeehaw! Sweet. Now I got that in place. I can now put a filler in. Put it into here, here, and here. And then we'll make the color of that filler this. And we'll make it a solid. And there we go. Yeah, the yellow lights, the yellow's a little bit bright, but I think we can get around with some imperfections. It's a brand new paint job. After a while, it should fade, right? It's like how it is. So that's how we got it set up. So buses are going to come out here, take the long loop around, and then they're going to come on out and back onto the highway. So now we need more buses to come out here too as well. We have, again, the whole garbage situation. I do not know how to basically correct that. I really don't. Because Sunset Airport is within Holly Park, and I do have garbage trucks that basically handle Holly Park exclusively. But garbage trucks don't want to show up here for some reason, which I do not know why. Let's see. Is that under traffic? I want to say yes. Under routes. No, it's not. Where is that button at? Where is that button at? No, it's keep forgetting that road. Routes. Here we go. I love the airport DLC. Did you enjoy building the Suncrest Bay Airport? I did a little bit. It's a little bit different from my normal spiel I do. I usually make these like, you know, just angle and pieces and everything, but I figured Suncrest Airport needed a bit more open. That's why it's open the way it is. But we'll get to that once we get there. I want to know where the heck the garbage trucks are because I'm a little bit annoyed that there is no garbage truck out here. Where is the garbage truck? They said there is one out here. There it is. There's our garbage truck heading to the airport. It's not totally finished yet because I haven't unlocked everything the airport DLC has right now. It's only level 2. And I only have access to some stuff. Again, I want to make the cargo hub as well. But I can't do that, and I want to put it right here, but I can't do it until I get to level 3. Garbage always piles up. I have no idea what the game tells it's telling it for. I have garbage build up right here, and it doesn't clear out, which baffles me because I know that there's a garbage truck. There is a garbage truck in this region. It's right there, and half the time I come back here, that garbage truck is always piling up. I do not know why. That's why I always have to use like this. The game anarchy and just tell it to clear out traffic or clear out garbage because I'm just so sick and tired of seeing garbage pile up because the trucks take their sweet time. That being said, we do have our Metro here, and we do have Metro in our base models here. Let's see, go back to Metro. We do have a Metro route. Let's see, where is that? Where are they not going to show up there? I want the show underground. There we go. Where's our Metro? Metro's right here. So, and we do have, and we want to expand this. I want to, because we're going to have an industrial complex out here at most point this session, so. And while I don't have a Metro out here yet, because this town was not designed for one, it's meant to be the calm, the custom, like, you know, small, you know, mining town or something like that because of the old mines. So that's being said. Oh, at least I'm glad the trucks are clearing up slightly. I had to make this really awkward loading queue line for it because it kept building up so fast, which is why we're trying to get rid of that in favor of a port out here eventually. But we did end off this without an issue, so we need to come out right here. All right, Metro. You need to stop with this whole, like, why can't I not connect to you? Do I have not, oh, I have the nodes turned off? No, I have all the nodes turned on. I have all the nodes turned on, so why is it not letting me to connect to it? Go like that. And then it's gonna go into the ground. The tunnel. I'm not sure how this is going to work with the way it is, but we're going to definitely get it to work. There we go. Into the ground we go. Like so. Alright, and we get that out of place. So now, since we got this, I want to, now since we have this expanded, I also do want to add another station here. So, that being said, let's see, what else do I have for Metro that I can use? Underground Metro Station. You could have it hooked right here, which a lot of homes are attached to, which may not like it very much. But if we want to have extended access to the airport, we're going to have to add this, unfortunately, and this is going to cause a lot of issues for homes. I could put it over here underneath the coast. If that's the case, I would do the brutalist system here. Let's see. Sunken metro station. No, I don't want that. I don't want elevation. I want the... I wish there was a way... It was a brutalist? I think I have one. That was the brutalist stuff. Yeah, here we go. It's about the same, but it's a little bit, guess, cleaner, I guess, for the look. And we got a bus line right out to it, which looks like I need to add one to the opposite side. But that's fine. We'll come back around here. It's like the airport train station to me always warranted sitting in a wedge of concourses, so it appeared to be this simple terminate at the airport. Yeah, that can also that works too. Even though I tried for the longest time to I think it was trying to make like I think it was a bus one, like I don't know, I can't say bus, it's more of, oh, what was I trying to do? Oh, that's right, I think it was trying to do, oh, trolley bus, that's what I was. That's what I was trying to do a little while back, was to make, it was supposed to be a trolley bus, because I was having, I was working on trying to make a custom station that would connect to the airport for trolley buses. I want a trolley bus system in under town. It didn't work out as intended just because it didn't have the means of doing so, even though I copied basically an airport or a railway one or one of those airport ones, and it didn't work out as intended. It was very unfortunate. Alright, it's time to make some connections, because I'm not going to be bothered to make these connections myself. I'm going to make this work well for me here. There we go. Ooh. I'm going to make this strictly 0 degrees. There we go. And it built above it. The nerve. It was supposed to build up below the ground, and still did this. The nerve at all. That's not what I wanted, game. Oh, I thought you wanted a metro line. Yeah, metro, meaning underground, not over the road and destroying every business I had in the store. I wanted to say underground. You know, under. Get that out of there. I want to stay underground. That's what I wanted to do. But I didn't want to do it. Curse you! Alright, we gotta make this go a little bit further down so we don't have any connections. Connect up to like there. Not the smoothest of transitions, I must admit, but it will have to work for now. Then we'll have to make this a little smoother. Like from here to here. And then we gotta do a little bit of, well, this. Like so business won't take everything else. Let's see. That will most likely be whatever we do with it. Now, the question is, I want to make this, get out of the mod first. Let's see, I could basically make this into to a ground. Let's see. The ground upgrade. Can I upgrade this type? Why can't I? It's a railway track. It's a metro track. It doesn't like it? The nerve! I just wanted to build into the ground. This this metro systems are always annoying to fix. I want it to go into the ground. And it still didn't build into the ground. The nerve! Aim! Do you not want me to build anything underground? I said be underground, game. Alright. We're gonna come out here. That's what I wanted it to do. That's all. It'll be a dutiful ghost sphere. Hey, no worries. No worries, Grant. No worries. Alright, so we got that in place. We'll move this down to here so that this angle can be a little more smoother. There we go on that front. And now we can set up a normal line. Let's see here. Oh, the mod was still in place. That's why I couldn't see anything. Oh, what the heck? I should be able to see something like this. What I could do is that I could have the metro come to here so that it can transfer into buses and the actual train lines itself. And that'll be all what it does. Next station. Transfer to the next line. Please come here now. Otherwise, stay en route for the next transfer station. There we go. Now we're gonna get more people to the airport from that way, so that we can get the airport leveled up. All right. That out of the way, I want to work on a little bit of this. Because we got that metro in line, and people are going to start using it. Which means we still need to have another reason to put some more housing somewhere. So I swear I should have made a port here, because this is what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a industrial port, but since we didn't do that, we have to make kind of like cut the ground out right here and make this like a port or something to make this work. But we do need... Should we make it industrial? Oh, it's like homes are just coming in, but we don't need industrial at the moment, as far as I'm aware of, but... Begs the question, what can I even do? I've already built everywhere I could technically be for housing right now, other than basically flattening out more mountains. I mean, I could take out some businesses for homes. Unless I... You know what? Since... Okay, let's figure out this. Because we have a port. We have a water port we can put in. I believe it's a cargo hub. It's supposed to be a double cargo hub here. It's supposed to work like this. I wonder if we should build this with a... Take out the beachfront here to make like a deep water cargo hub here. So what we would do is flatten out some ground, come up to here. Let's see, we want to have it like... Probably have the same deepness as this one is. A 44 height. And I could take out this landmass right here and plop it in as a kind of like a barrier wall. But I'd like to make sure this is kind of like a... I don't know. Because now I feel like this is going to be more homes again. Because I have a need for homes again. With that being said, though, we could also extend this out to being a cargo hub as well, but I want this to be the hub for it. Now it really begs the question, what do I do about this industrial port? Because I do want good traffic to come in here. If I do this... Like this lowers the water down. This lowers this down quite a bit. The water will fill this in. I just want to see how the water will react to it. We're gonna let the water fill in here and see what happens. If we have to make it deeper, we'll make it deeper. But I want this to be like a way for ships to come in, they drop their stuff off, and then leave. It doesn't look like it's going to be that deep. Looks like we would have to be deeper for that. What I would do is to put a water barrier, a quay. We have different quays here. We can do a simple fenceless. Like this. And this would kind of make this kind of port feel like normal. It's pretty much deep. It filled that in quite nicely, I think. Go like that. And then this can go out like this. Like that right there. Like that, maybe? And then this can come out. Let's see, should be... We can do like this. I want to make like I want to make this a square. Only there for temporary purposes. No underground, please. Thank you. If I could do that, but then make it level to water level here. So, kind of like, let's say probably about like right here is probably where I want to be at. So if I go out of move it here, I move this down to, oop. Claimed. We're still claimed on our college. That's good. I'm going to put this up to this height right here. Pop this baby up like so. No, come on. I want that one. I want to move you up to here. And move you up to here. Like that. If I do that and then make everything the same height as there, so if I take, say, this node right here, make it the same height as this. I didn't mean to... Game. You know what I wanted. Wow, that is the same height? That does not look like the same height. Let's see, we can make this a little longer. Try to make it look like it's the same height right here. Maybe it's like one node out. That kind of looks like it's normal to a certain degree. So we'll just take this up to this node here and push that down. And that way we get ourselves kind of like a nice even port. We'll make this one the same height as this guy. Disconnected power grids. Oh, I have got plenty of power, man. Look at that. I got green if I got green for days. Game. There we go. And so we got this in place. So now what we do, we take our ground, we flatten it, we lower this down, we lower, oh, no, I want this height, I want that height right there. We'll make our brush size go a little bit smaller, and we'll take this down to that same height. So that the whole ground could be like this. Don't worry, we'll remove the trees and everything afterwards, but we're just going to get ourselves our port available. Because we're going to be flattening a little more of this land right here to this height, and that way We can build the road out here. We can have our goods systems out here, or some of our some industrial complexes, and this will become more of a, that'll become more housing. As it saddens to me to believe, because that was initially going to be industrial, but since now we need more housing now, we're going to need it. We're going to lower this ground down quite a bit. Make sure that this ground can be, because again, this is going to be our little hub, so to speak. Now we smooth this out a bit, so it kind of looks a little bit more natural. Look at that. That's going to flatten out just a little bit there, and it'll clear it out, and that'll be our next little industrial port. I'll have to clear out some trees, though, which is very unfortunate, but we're going to have to. Garbage is... Where is it, though? Garbage says garbage disposal is in great standing. We do have... So I know we have this. Oh, is this what it is?
The Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas.
Let's see, why is the garbage piling up? Did not tell me anywhere else. Garbage. It says garbage only piling up at one location. Oh, and there too. Why not there? I know I have garbage supplies in this region. Let's see, garbage supplies. Well, if that's the case, I can add one garbage unit. Let's see here. You got this. I'll select Walnut. Let's see here. We'll select a desert district. Let's see. Willow Hills or Walnut Hills? No, Walnut Hills. Apply that. And apply. Alright. Alright, that garbage disposal will now take care of the Walnut Hills alongside it. Oh, and the garbage got taken care of right there. Sweet. Garbage is being addressed, which is good. I'm glad for the garbage being addressed anyway. Alright, now I got that in place. We can start putting up...
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Let's see, I can put down a port here and a port here if I wanted to. Oop. Lightning is not...
A thunderstorm is
lightning
battering
is not
the city.
It's not a
Stay
disaster.
indoors until the storm has passed.
Let's see, we have... I can't put that there. I can't put the hubs because of the train lines out in the middle of nowhere. I really wish there was a hub that I could put in that has the railway lines closer to the, you know, road or something like that. Something that'd be nice. But because we can't use that, so we're going to have to go with some additional measures here. We got a cargo hub here. And one right here. And that would work. Because they are working. I was wondering if I made that too big or not. I would like to have as many of the ships coming here as possible. I could have it... I can build one there. And build... This one cannot connect to a route because it's too close. Let's see. How close can I get to this one? I can get you right there. I can get you right there. And then I can put a third one down like so, and potentially a fourth one? Nope, not fourth one. Okay. Might feel like that's kind of like overkill, but I want to see the kind of, because I can't put down a multiple hubs or hubs with the train lines in them, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. So now it really comes down to the point, should I really reduce this hub down a bit to, say, take this down a bit so it looks a little bit smaller? I wouldn't mind that, honestly, actually. I can go, like, right here. Like so, like that, and I can go like this. And then make this node the same height as this guy. Not gonna make, come on. Oh. Right there to right there. You'd right there. And unfortunately, the wall has certainly turned to a different direction because they had nothing else to go on. So what we'll have to do is this. We'll have to raise the ground here. Let's see here. Flatten terrain at this height. And create a landmass over here. Then this should populate properly this time. Like that. There we go. There's a lot of water flooding, I must admit, but it is going to get there eventually. It will reset itself. Let's see, the water will calm down a bit, and this will be back to normal shelf, and then this will be good to go. So now, here's the question of the day now, is what road do we want to use it on? Like, I mean, I want this to be like high industrial roads or something like that, so these things can be built together. Because I can upgrade these roads. There's no doubt about it. My problem is going to be that this thing is going to get hit by a tsunami, break, and then rebuild, and all the roads go back to normal. But I can do this, like that. Just make sure that these roads are locked. Let's see here. Unlock segment. Lock segment. There we go. There we go. Now we got, looks like something like a major cargo hub right here. So with that in tow, we can make this a little bit smoother and nicer now. Back to ground, back to smoothing. We'll smooth this out like so. And then we'll take another flat, make it smaller, hit this height right here. Oop, there's that saving and packaging. We'll bring this down to a ridiculous degree right there. Look at that. That looks amazing now. So now what we can do is probably reduce this road down to a bit of... we'll have a big road coming out here, but we'll see when we go from this. 6 roads with the bicycle lanes. We'll make complex curve. So I want this to follow the... kind of want to follow the coastline as much as I could. Because this is now going to go into full effect of the industrial progress we'll have to make out here. Let's see, now...
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
There's no need for a lightning storm here again.
Indoors.
So we'll come out... Let's see, to make it easier on me and knowing that money is being a little tight, we'll start building it with normal roads in place. So I'm thinking we'll do this. The road will come out from here. More lightning. That's not a disaster.
A thunderstorm is battering the city.
Not a disaster.
Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
Come across like this, maybe. I mean, this is not really going to be a big road. This is going to be like our, I guess, our main road, our main highway in. I want to say this would be our main highway in, so we go from right here to right there. Oh, like that. Go for 1 degree, 0 degree, come on. There we go. And then it will come around. Well, get out of the mod first off. Probably to come out like right here. I want to say it would come out like here. Or it could come out like this, and then this would be kind of like our... like that, but we have to make this from ground so we can see what we're doing here. No, I said ground. Build to ground. No tunnels. We don't want tunnels here. Let's see. That doesn't look that beneficial, though. Ooh, boy. Let's see. Like this makes it like at 90 degrees. Like that. And then that'll give me my exactly 90 degrees from that location. We'll come back around here, build this out. Back to 180 degrees. Pull out like that. That'll connect like that, and then we'll get rid of this extra road right there. That'll be 90 degrees, and it comes in right there in that turn. And then this will be our office, industrial, and such, and they'll come in here and get their goods and services. And this should be deep enough water for this to work. So we'll come right here, we'll build this. Let's see, we could make this come out right here. Like it gets to a smaller road, so it can be built out here. Come out like that. We'll come all the way out to here. Then the possibility to connect back to this road will come right there. And then we have our kind of like a standard grid we can use with. But there's probably not going to be a lot of people driving their bikes on here, so I don't know if this will be worth of a bikes, but we'll put bikes anyway, because why not? People ride their bikes out here during the middle of a haymaker story, I guess. But once it gets out to here, because there's not much to build on, we'll build this out to here, and then it'll be a... Ugh. Our 6-lane highway. Going all the way out here. Out of city limits. That's totally fine. We can build that together. Now that should generate people coming in from that direction. At least in theory. Because I hope so anyway, because that'd be really nice. We'll make that a smoother bend for highway enthusiasts to come in through here. And they'll come down here and they'll hit right into this bend and be good from there. They'll come in, they'll get their goods. Like I said, the people coming in here are probably going to think, oh, there's a lot of goods work coming from here. And like, well, technically speaking, that's what it is. Someone set a playground equipment on fire. The nerve. Why? Why would you do that? The kids did nothing. The kids did nothing, and yet here they are burning trees down. We'll do... Since this is now turned into a to our residential district now, we're going to upgrade this into a Boulevard road. Get out of the mod first. I'm going to prefer the newer roads. Like so. So we get our nice grids to come in nicely. This was meant to be industrial, but industrial is now being moved to a new location. This is where new homes are going to be placed. Oh, look at that. What the heck happened there? I don't get that either. If anyone tells me what this happened. It's a ghost. It's a ghost placement. And if I delete this, here, and try to rebuild the road, oh, it's gone. Okay, never mind. For some reason, there are times where basically the roads will just ghost themselves, and I'm like, oh, what happened there? I'm like, I have no idea. There we go. Oh, that is a little off. The funny thing is, the game does not like this, technically speaking, but I like having extra nodes coming in from rows and outsides. There we go. That's our new boulevard coming into the town, which means all the stuff is going to be upgraded to curb road standards. So, let's see our roads with the bike lanes in them. And we're still in the mod. Okay. Build these roads out like so they are necessary to be ready to be built on. Because we get more homes in place, well, that means more residents, more money. Also, we have to fix the ground here a little bit so it can be suitable for housings now, since it wasn't designed for it. Now we gotta do another survey. City surveyors, come out here. We need to get some housings. We need to fix these roads for now housing purposes instead of industrial complexes. We were just out there last week. Yeah, well, you're coming out here now. Right, come out like this right here. I did add this, and I think I will kind of continue that to here. Just so that these people have an extra road to get into. Okay. That being said, we'll build that up like that. And then this will be built out like this. We build in those big gaps. Well, this was going to be big gaps for industrial complex, but now it's not, so the roads are now going to be re-added as new housing roads. I mean, that would be kind of a kick in the pants to those who are building these roads for high industrial use. Okay. Oop. It's got a bit of a kick there. Come out like that. We'll have to build the roads up, though. That's totally fine. Because that would not work in the grand scheme of things. This road would have to be lowered. I would lower this to here, and then this will be like to here. And this will be up to this, that. So it builds up nice naturally to there. We'll bend those. And then we'll build out another block. But I'm not going to build out to the road, though. Actually, no, wait, should I? That's a lot of traffic lights, though. But it's necessary, and we'll leave those as a long block. And then we'll now fill this in. Smooth everything out. Like I said, if you want to avoid that whole dirt issue, the dirt limit issue, just basically fill this naturally and level it out, then go after what you need. Okay. Let's see. This is a new district, or we want to keep it... Well, I don't want to keep Suncrest Bay Raceway, you know? Oddly enough, I want this to become part of its own thing. This is all part of its own district area. Come across like that. Why did it... Program. Oh. Like, you idiot. You jerk. Why did you beat yourself? Is it just gonna go for the one, though? Yeah, it is. That's all you're gonna do, aren't you? It is. That's okay. That's a bit of annoyance. I want these to all be active, because I don't want these buses, these boats to come in and basically have, oh, we want to have a issue here. Sure. We'll do that. But I wanted this to come out right here and everything, but now he plays my hand. Yeah, played my hand, Cities Skylines. I wanted this. I wanted that to come out like that because it's like the babe of yore. But you didn't like it, so I'm gonna build out anyway. Like that right there. This is gonna come out to like there. I know where I'm building out towards. Get out of there. It basically it blocked it ran aground. That's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go to one of 3 ports. I think they fixed that in Cities 2, I want to say, where they did allow for multiple ports to be used. Because this is kind of annoying, because you want to build like a huge export of goods and everything. It's like, oh no, it's only for one region. One region? Oh. That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like if you build multiple ones, you should have multiple ships stop at every single one. Because again, it's like the ship here for getting passengers in. Like I want to put multiple ones down, but they will only gravitate to one. And even though this hub has 2 loading docks, it only uses 1. I have no idea why either. But I wanted this to be more of a industrial complex, so technically speaking now it's going to be... take another one down, and this would be just big enough for the bay to come in, do its thing, and then come back out. But since the ship's kind of despawned now, that's okay though. We'll leave it as is. Now that we're done basically being distracted. But folks, I do need, if you guys are watching and you want to name the district, you're more welcome to. I have, none of these like the Holly Park, the Belmont Heights, Spring Hills, Walton Hills, the Green Heights. Well, Institute Coast has been named, but we had Willow Hills. Square here, Laurel Heights, they have not been named by any viewers. So if you guys want to name those, you're more welcome to. Claim your land, I guess, using the reward system on Twitch. YouTube, I don't really have a way of doing that myself yet. Come across like here. I'm not sure how back this will be, but we'll make sure that this total county seat here is all taken aback. Like a so here. In case of future expansion to this region, we'll have this all fully covered. So that's there for that. The Blairwood Park. Maybe Blairwood's getting around. We had a Blairwood Mines. Maybe Blairwood's a popular character in this region. Who knows? Now we got that in place. We're definitely going to have to put down our own education system down here because people wouldn't get educated from this regardless. We'll put down those down as well. Means a lot of people are going to get educated from this side. Also, we're going to put down this bad boy here. Wow, these guys have not been hit. I'm shocked. And we'll put down a hospital as well on the district. We'll also have one of those, a police station as well. Like so. Right on these corners here so they can get access to everything. But that also means I need to set up all of these with the 2 districts. I want to select districts. I want Blairwood Park. I think it's called Blairwood Park, right? Yep. And Suncrest Raceway. Apply there. So now they're going to help out with both sides. The police station is going to do that too as well. Selected districts. We'll have the Blairwood Park and Suncrest Raceway as well. Populate those. This one will help out with selected districts as well. And yeah, selected districts, Blairwood Park, Suncrest Raceway. There we go. So what I'm doing here is, this is a part of a mod too, the district dispatch mod. So that means I can basically have more access to it, because this is technically what happens in Cities 2, where they allow this to happen. So now the game has it as well. Now it has its own. But also I think it's better because also at the same time is that there's been issues, you know, with garbage collection and all this other crap. Just because, like, oh look, you need garbage to be picked up. Like, well, I tried to get garbage picked up. Unfortunately, it said no. It's all the way halfway across town. This, however, basically fixes this kind of issue, where now that if there's a specific call, such as, you know, the garbage gets piled up at Suncrest Raceway, it will now only call from places that will be that. So what do I want to do? This Bellwood Park, though. I mean, I really wish I could put 2 different policies down. I could put this as, not European. I could put emerging downtown because it would match this style. Let's see. Suncrest Raceway, I think I put down, oh, default style. I wonder if I should just put that to mid, because these are homes meant for small, but these are also made with greenhouse enabled as well. This would be kind of an emerging downtown as well, so that also brings the question. As I want to, we have power outages everywhere. What happened? Did we just run out of power? We have a... Okay. We're running out of nuclear power, apparently. Well, I will definitely put another one down to see if that will do us any good. That brings up our nuclear power back on track. Okay. I don't know. Should I have... I don't know, folks. Folks that are on Twitch and YouTube right now, both watching. What kind of district, what kind of a theme style should we have this district in? Obviously, we need to have it with something in mind. Because then we're going to have to... Because it's going to be dealing with the industrial complex over here. Not by much, but it is. So, put down some of these businesses. Like a so. Oop, nope, not like that. I want these to be the road. This would be a business run here as well, because that would be the case, because you're coming downtown. you would have a business on the main road coming in. Then you would have homes and such to deal with. As well. Okay, we got that in place. Now we can just do this. Fill it in like that naturally. Fill in like that. For now, that should take up the build for it. This, however, kind of feels that the big housing should be on this side. Over here. And then normal housing should be on the opposite side up in the hills. Like a so. Not sure what I want to do with that little sector right there. I do again want to say thanks to the viewers jumping in and lurking. Hope you're having a fantastic day and night. I am Alexman47, family-friendly streamer of YouTube and Twitch. Hope you guys enjoy the stream. We're playing again Cities Skylines 1, a superior game other than CS2. CS2 doesn't have enough mods yet. We're just building up our new kind of like a slightly industrial district here. Actually, I like that better than what I did beforehand. Because now it looks like it's actually curving outward. Unfortunately, the road kind of broke. Okay, we got this in place. Now it's just to get some industrial out here. As I can't really build very far out to this. This is a major road right here. We'll just build like that. Like that right there. Come out right here. Not much of the consistency, I must admit, but we'll go from here in some fashion. Let's see if we can build this stuff out so that we can get our industrial complex in order here. Like a so. I said to prioritize older roads, and yet it built one right there. I want to disable zoning here and here. So can I prioritize the old roads and still have it? There we go. I don't want to have... I want to prioritize the new roads, which means I need to have this to be disabled. And then prioritize older roads by not having this disabled. Let's put that there. Okay, fine, program, you take it. You take what you want. I am just going to keep building up roads. There we go. And this will come out like here. Now come out right there. Then this will come out to like this. Out to the beach. Like that. And then we just have to make it level with the ground. Like that right there. No! It's not what I asked for. I asked to go higher. This should be on this height. That level. It's you. That height level. You. This height level. What kind of road design is that? It's called the Extreme Road. For those who want to have a more exciting experience driving to work. Hey man, I got to go around the big loop. Means I have to do that huge 19-degree dip in the road there. Now that we got this in place, we can now just go and start flattening this out. as it would most likely would have done. Then we gotta fix the bay a little bit here. Most likely, though, the other ports here now are going to be just, you know, just there for set dressing in some fashion. Because it's only going to be using one. I wonder, is there a way they can actually tell it to only go to one or the other? I don't think there's not a mod for that as far as I'm aware of. Like, is there a mod that basically to distinguish, you know, ships coming in, they want to use, like, this port over the other? Let me know if there is one like that, because I would definitely love to have a mod like that. So they got this in place. We can just now set up, let's see, offices. Up to about right here. Like a so. We didn't want to build too far out here. Actually, no, we can take out that. That we don't need. We don't need that. What we do need is that right there, because that's awesome. And then we can put down, like, say, like 3 wide buildings for industrial. Like, not a full industrial complex. I want these to be... I don't want these to become very big buildings, to be fair. I mean, if I can keep them down to 3, that might reduce the ground pollution. I don't want that to happen as often. I'm not sure these will build under the 3 mark, but we'll certainly give it a try. I want these to become like small industrial buildings. As unfortunate as it sounds, this is going to be building with... Oh, it is going to build with 3. Sweet. Yeah, I just want these to become very small buildings. Not the 2 size or something like that. I just want one that can be like, yeah, you know what? This is all just the 3 size. But it makes like these to become like smaller buildings. 'Cause that's what I want. I want these to be like, you know, not the really grandiose buildings. I want these to become like, you know, small ports or small businesses and stuff like that. Well, the ports and cubs are coming here. Unfortunately, we have traffic problems. Have to place the traffic down and say, hey, you can go. I don't want these cars to get stuck. The last thing I need is a backup. Alright, that's in place. And the homes have built up. Our little stopping stop here has gone good. How's our airport? Airport is not very attractive. Well, we're gonna have to add some more stuff to it so we can get our airport upgraded too as well. So, let's see. I can put a lot of aprons down. Like that. I'm still on the fence. I probably will put down like the... Oh, I can put down the middle ones, can I? It's level 2 now, huh? I can put the medium ones... I can't put the medium ones down. But I probably will not put down the big ones. As much as I like the large airports, like the large planes, the level 3 planes, I don't like how they take up more space from this. It's like the medium and small planes, they're just fine the way they are. I just can't do much with them anymore than what they are. So, let's see, what can we do to make them more distractions? Aviation, that. I mean, not that. I asked to be placed on the road, thank you, game. Then we'll put down some medium parked planes. Because why not? Make it look like there's more planes than there ever right to be. Let's see. Anything else I can put down? I can put the fence down. That wouldn't be kind of not a bad idea, honestly. Do like this. Like, hey, it's an airport. Don't build here. You cannot build here. It's the airport. Leave it be. Let's see here. Oh, under one circumstance, it wouldn't be a level 3. Okay. We need something else. Let's see. Metal hangers. There we go. Airport's now level 3. Now we also have the train station, and we have the original car. We have the airport terminal now unlocked. Sweetness. Oh, I love how that's so shiny. As much as I like that there, I'll keep that down so this is more even road space. So, we have a few things that we can now consider of our airport now. Now we got this. 100% of our planes are being used. And everyone is incoming. So we have a lot of people coming in. And we have hotel discounts, great maintenance, and car rentals. Which actually reminds me, we have these to put down. The luxury airport homes. We can put these bad boys down. These things are huge. I guess I could put these like in bed inside the concourse. Let's see how that looks. Honestly, that actually doesn't look that bad, honestly. It kind of looks like they're actually part of the actual concourse. That's actually pretty sick. The big one, on the other hand, this thing, good grief, it's huge. You can't put this here. Unfortunately, these hotels can only be placed inside of an airport region, so I could put one here, but it wouldn't do us any good. Likewise, we can put some of these little nice decorative spots right there that people can hit in here and get their own cafe and everything. I think these were also meant to be used for here as well, so people can see their planes coming in too as well. And while we do have the means of making like big planes coming in, I don't want big planes. I don't want the level 3 planes. I want these to become like our own. I want these medium to small planes kick in, because these things actually do better. And since they don't take out so much space, they're easy to manage. We also have another garbage truck available on us. Let's see, how are these bus lines doing? Let it stop there for a second. Let's see. The line details. It's getting 1, 2. It's getting some passengers at the stops and everything. At 28 vehicles, though. Yeah. I say we're going to reduce that number down to 12, maybe? So you're the other one, aren't you? Yeah, that's what you are. I'm gonna reduce you down to half your number. I think 28 to 24 buses per these two lines was a little much. I can get this down to 12. I wish I could just type it, say 12. Fine, 13. You get 13 buses to your name. That will reduce the number of bus trips. Means people are going to have to wait for their inevitable demise or come in here. And since we've got a kind of like a tropical feel, we can plot some of these trees right here, just a little randomness. Make this look a little bit nicer. Kind of lower down the sound development on that one. Let's see. All right, now we got the cargo airport available to us. The question is getting it to be placed, because we can only place this with an airport area. I could place this here, and it would be kind of like the nice setup. I wonder though if I have to have it. Does it count as two different airport areas? That's my question. Let's see. Aircraft stand or runway. It probably counts as two different areas. I wouldn't want that. I would rather have them be one airport area together. Guess what we're gonna have to do? Right there, and then that. That is so awkward. What, Jim? Yes. Why is there a big gash of ground taken away? Because the airport needed to know that they could actually build an airport somewhere else in their area and still own it. So they had to destroy some land to flatten it just to claim it. And then when it was all claimed, they decided like, yeah, we didn't need it, and just, you know, threw it back in. It's like, what? And while this is working, I want this to become part of our custom hub. You know, this was just a placeholder so we can get goods and the service in the town. It's doing its job, but we have a custom airport, and I want to use them. So, that being said, this is going to be a little tricky. It's not going to be as big. Is it going to be this height? I wonder if I can put it down to here. Nope. It's going to build up higher, isn't it? Well, I think we can lower the ground. Buy more soil. Come like that, like so. It's kind of sucks that we have to make this as one airport field and do this. Even though, technically speaking, the current hub we've got here perfectly works. But afterwards, we're going to have to flatten it down more, so we'll cut this out as well. We'll get this to work with our airport terminal we've got here. So, that being said, this will be a one-way in. We got that. Let's go to air cargo. We have ourselves the cargo station. Oh, is it not going to connect that road? Oh, because it has its own road. Wait a minute. What? Oh, because it does. It has its own road. Okay. That makes a whole lot of sense. But we can't connect it to highways. So we're going to have to build this awkwardly. Alright, we come around like that right there. Yeah, because this thing has its own unique set piece. Alright, so we're going to move this. I'm going to mark this down to this height. And so our airport can be lower on the scale and everything. And then we can build up our airport from there. Build it like that, down like so. We don't have to build it so high. Like, we already have the roads at the right height. We just don't want them to be, you know, locked into ground. I want this to become normal. Like that. Okay. And Grand has returned. Welcome back, Grand. So now that we got a airport, our cargo hub in place, we now have to put down this down as well. We have this. So Here's the thing we're going at, because this is going to be the awkward one, because this road is going to be the catalyst, I guess, for incoming traffic. Now, one thing is for certain, you can, using Anarchy here, to unlock this segment of road, you could take this out and put another airport or another train depot into here, and it would work just fine. It can. It is feasible. It does work. I've done it before, but for the sake of consistency, I am not going to do that. So, I want is... let's see, a road. This needs a road. That kind of works. So, what we're going to do is that we're going to extend this to the medium road here. Like so. And then this is where this is going to be placed into. Like that. Which means that this road here will connect right up to it. At least in theory, that's what it's supposed to do. Are you supposed to connect? Yeah. Didn't look like it. It will eventually at some point. Now, I said I do have, like I said, I have the custom version of this thing that automatically unlocks after you put down your first rail. I find it because I like this better than the actual cargo hub for the most part, so. Come across like that right there. And now we need our runways. And now we gotta figure out how to put our runway down. Up like that. This shouldn't have to be this difficult to get into here. Actually, I need to put down the cargo hubs here. Cargo airport stands. Normally would do only a few of these. But I'll do 2. That's fine. I could put these ones down like so. I have like 5 of these bad boys. Then we'll take down like this. Like that. Like, no, not like that. No. Right here. Like that. And we'll do this. Just in case any of the planes need to get around from the opposite side. And then that way we can have more planes come in, and that'll be our next junction. But just like before, I will modify this to a certain degree, of course, because these roads are horrible. They expect us to work with those roads? No, thank you. I want to upgrade these to 4-lane roads. There we go. And then we have to lock those back in place. There we go. And then we'll upgrade this to the 4-lane road junction. And this will connect up like so. After we get this back in order here, I could just do like this. And then this will be a junction road like that. Actually, no. That will be our junction road. There we go. Like that. But I will move this down a ways. Then we can use this little junction right here to come out right here, and then this one will have to come out like there, like that. Then we have to fix that all the way across. But that can be easily be done, right? Let's see. It is outside the jurisdiction of the highway, but we'll work this out. Like so, like that. Then we'll propose putting one more back, and we'll put in our intersections here. And I've got a 2-way road network for this guy. Be like this. There we go. I don't know why this does not get placed in railway tracks. I don't know why, but it doesn't. like so. We'll come up like that. Like so, like that. And this will come in like that. Now, there's not going to be an exit on this opposite side here, because this is... Oh, did I not... Oh, it built it the other direction. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, I see what had happened. It built it this direction. That's good, because that means I don't need this. I can build out to here, so the cars will come around here, load in queue, and then come back out and come out the other direction. That's how it's done. I was wondering about, like, why did it not connect to the road? I'm like, oh, right, because it's built the opposite direction. That makes total sense. Come out like this to right here. Like a so. And then this will connect right up to it. But then we'll have to make this a little bit smoother. We'll restart everything. Because we're not needing being... I guess that works too. So now we've got this in place, the new cargo ship, the cargo hotel. We do need a name for this, though. The Twitch is breaking significantly once I try to watch. No, Twitch! Why would you break on this? It's the airport, isn't it? How dare you put an airport on Twitch? Now Twitch must suffer. Pop this like so. Now make it a nice, decent looking area. So now that looks a bit more nicer. I just wish I could make that as a separate region and not this, but, you know, winners can't be choosers, I guess, in that regard. Now, here's the fun part. I can, since we've got this leveled out a little bit here, I can take the fence out. And I can put another train station here. I could. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that does sound like a good idea. Because I already have the connections here. And I can connect people coming out of town from this direction out to here as a train stop. Out here to the out here to the freeway. And we got 10 viewers watching us tonight. Thank you all for jumping in and watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for coming out. Let's see, we're gonna build, since we got this, we have the train station now. This one's gonna be interesting, because we're gonna have to bend this train out right here, and it's gonna follow the metro until it goes underground. It's weird that the metro is unlocked by level 2. Trains are located after level 3. And we come across like this. And now it's now for the fun part, to connect this directly. So 180 right here. And it's going to come up here, and we're going to have a nice little... I know, you know what? Intercity trains can take this too. But I would rather see the intercity trains take to come into here, stop here at this airport station, this raceway station, and then come back out, I guess. But we'll see. Let's see here. Like there. Not too close. And that one does not work. Trains can't bend that quickly. I can't bend that much. There we go. And let's make that smoother by using Anarchy. And using node spacer. Or node controller, I guess you want to call it that. I call it node spacer because you're spacing out the nodes in junctions. Because these junctions, I don't know about you, but Cities Skylines 1 has this really bad issue when trying to make like connections to roads and everything like that. Unknown Ground says, I have been thinking about building experimentations when I get internet at home installed. You getting like fiber and whatnot installed to your home? But I mean, I tell you, like fiber internet is the best. It's fast, it's efficient, and I finally be able to tell Comcast to die. Oh, I did try to figure out more about this. This is all backed up again as usual. I don't know why. I tried to have 2 road connections out here for both goods and passengers, and it didn't read them out properly, which I do not understand why. Alright, so we got that in place. Now we can just make a simple train, airport train that goes from here, and it goes directly to here. We have one line that we have available. We still do. Why is the blue line there? Hold on. The blue line should stop right there. Yeah, that sounds more right. I'm going to come right here, create line here. And I'm going to make it stop right here. Why can't I go make the... It goes to that line. Why? Oh, we got it right there on the opposite line. I'll take it. I don't know why I can't go to the opposing line, though. Why can't I move a stop to the opposite side? It's like it doesn't like trains. And then it pops it back to here. It's an airport line, and that's all it's meant to do. It's like, no, well, you can't see it at night. How can you say it exists or not? Oh, for the junction over here, the outside the map and everything. It's just I tried to use traffic to make it work, and it didn't want to read that. So at that point, I just basically said no to that and just. So I can't move it to the. I can't move the stop. It's either the middle or the top.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
The more popular train
Citizens
lines
are advised to stay indoors.
We have the airport on the most inside line. Guess they have 4 stations, but you don't want to use them. Unless the train is going here and then coming out in other directions where you can place one here and go out this way. Because technically they make these like one-way train stations. Yep, it's a thunderstorm. 3.2, another thunderstorm. And fires. There's fires everywhere.
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
I know the storm will pass eventually. Wait, what? Why is no one building here? I mean, the housing market boomed here, but these are still demanding.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning for the area.
Another tornado!
Residents should seek shelter immediately.
I'm shocked that there's not a tsunami yet. Trains, planes, automobiles. Oh, okay, so but the demand is high density. I'm not gonna deny high density stuff, but don't jinx it. No, tsunami's about to approach the city. No, please no, stupid game. We don't want anymore. Well, there's our tornado.
A tornado has touched down in the area.
It's going to destroy the railroad tracks.
Immediately, if any is available.
No, not my railroad tracks, please. I haven't built anything on those yet. Come on. Unless it was the birdie one. Come on, give me the birdie one. Come on. No, the railway tracks. Oh! Well, that'll fix the train issues. Just throw a tornado on it. That'll do the trick. I still need to figure out what I need to do with this. I want this to be, you know... You know the weird thing is? I want this to be like a source of water up here. And make this come down into the lake right here. That's what would be cool to have. Oh, it cleared it. See, the fact is that you can tell, without the fog here, you can see the effect of what happens out here. Yeah, this is considered a station out here with all these sims. So if you're wondering, why is my game running so crappy at times? Well, you might figure out this. That people just spawn here for no apparent reason. That people just spawn here as a makeshift station. And look at how much those trains spawn off the map. That's amazing. And we got a lot of industry limitations. We don't know due to limitations of the game hardware. Oh, since we got this an airport train, we want to call these. We want to put these trains as the Airport Express trains. And there's only 3 vehicles, which is totally fine. But at least now people can get in here by bus, metro, and train. We could put another station out here. This is Xbox modding is different than PC modding, as Xbox only allows for asset mods compared to PC allowing for both asset and code mods. Oh. Because I would have never learned how to basically mod a console. I don't dare to do it. Metro here. 152 people are bored at the metro station. What happened? Metro, what happened here? There's people waiting, but no trains are showing up. Weird. Oh, I better upgrade that to a bus link. That's probably killing our routes. Let me upgrade this to bus. I know that took out my path, but I'll fix that. I'll fix that. No worries. Watch out. There we go. Now you guys can walk back there. And these people, man. So there's a bit of an issue with these new train stations I've noticed. That cars like to back up here because they're waiting for people to pass. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna add an auto subway. Let's see, subway maybe? We can't. Probably could. Point to point. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want this right here. I'm putting a subway in. So we get out of that. So what this does, it adds like an underground pathway to cross the road. So now the guests, the Sims, will now automatically go inside here, causing these cars to finally clear up. And we'll leave that be as that right now. Saving and packaging! What the heck is these cars doing? Are they stuck? Get out of here. There you go. It was a Karen. Karen didn't want to move. I'm not moving from this spot. Karen, this is not a parking spot. Okay. I'm going to sit here in this parking lot and inconvenience people until I get my subway. It's like, boom. We know how to deal with Karens. We just delete their car from existence. And look, people are finally getting out of the parking lot now. Yay! And I think, though, one more... Let's see, what we got right here. The industrial demand has certainly died down. Oh, see, I love that, see? These are like really like small buildings. This is what I wanted. It's like these nice little small... Something is on fire! Okay... Now, that was not something I was expecting. But we can fix this! Roundabout mode! Oh, I need a highway. And I need it to be with... let's see if we make this to 50. There we go. That'll stop people from backing up. Oh my goodness, what's backing up here? Traffic's backing up because there's a traffic light here. We don't need traffic lights. Who needs traffic lights? Wait a minute, what the heck? What's happening here? What? Game? What? What the? Hold on a second. Yeah. The road bugged out for whatever reason. Oh, because there's 2 nodes there. That's why I had the issue. Okay. Well, we get rid of 1. Get rid of 1. You have 1. And now you need the other one. And then... we'll get rid of that node right there. There we go. That looks a lot cleaner. Now we can make this. That's my spot. Now move or I'll call the station manager. Some Karen somebody nearby. Oh, this one's gonna have to be flowing here, and these will have to be yielding. Because I don't want the... because traffic is now backing up. Because everyone needs their goods and services need removed from out here from the outside shop. That's something I was not expecting, by the way, but now it is. Is now these big, unfortunate measures that's been taken upon us. There we go. Now people can get on here. Now, so that's my spot. Now, move before I call the station manager. Karen, you're banned from the station. What? Please move your car or I'll call the cops. How dare you say that to me? You can't call the cops because my boyfriend's a cop. He'll get you all fired and arrested. I listen to a lot of Karen stories on YouTube and on Reddit at times. I read these and I'm like, how do these people live? There's someone out there that just, like, they put on a shirt on, like, all right, I'm looking around looking for piss-offs. They think they have, like, no, I have a boyfriend in the police station. You have no idea what I could do to you. Whoa, wait. What the heck's going on here? Airport! They're all doing circles, and there's an airplane on the ground. Wait a minute. Well, here's another limitation. Look at that. Because see, I think what happens at the fog here is supposed to prevent this from being seen. Now we can see it. We can see it was exactly what's going on. I got a lot of planes flying around in midair, wasting all the fuel. That is funny. The plane has missed their oh gosh. I am shocked. That's how the game loads its airplanes. That's a cargo plane there. That's insane. Well, the fact that it is working, I'm gonna give it that. It is working. It is spawning planes in. But we got airplanes everywhere. I love that. That's awesome. The game doesn't tell you you're not supposed to see this, but I disabled the fog, so now we can see what happens out here off screen. Hilarious! Oh, I can add more businesses out here. Hope I'll fill in the gap there for a little bit. Well, this is certainly clearing up because I wanted this to be this, and this. And so that when you enter, you can have free access to go across. But we are coming up to the end of our session tonight, folks. I know it's been 2 hours. I know. It's funny when you time flies when you're having fun, right? And it looks like we're going to have to do some minor work with the aforementioned traffic issues here. Because a lot of people want to take one spot over the other, though it is clearing up. I want to say it is. Because we do have all this now free-flowing traffic, and it's flowing all the way across. So by technicality, this is cleaning up. It's not perfect right now at the moment, but given the context of everyone wants to bet, my freeway's all completely backed up out of here. It's clearing up, says I, as I see the freeway backed up for miles. You know what I could do? I could ban heavy vehicles from here. I don't want heavy vehicles to come through here. I know you want to do that for obvious reasons, but I'll say this, no. And actually, you know what? We're gonna get rid of that road completely. It's causing a little... Well, Graham, we're gonna be ending things off here pretty soon in about a few minutes, so if you want to stay around and wait for the raid, you're more welcome to. Let's see. That's all built up there. We're getting our stuff built up. We have to get people educated. That's our only issue right now. Wow. There's a lot of people that want to come in here and really want to do this, do they? If anything, taking this out will make the roads queue up faster. Take that out. Bring in our bike road here. Like that. Now this thing will queue up a lot faster and it'll get people through. The issue I'm seeing is trying to make this an asymmetric, probably, to make a dedicated turn lane here that people can go across. Oh, there's a problem. Hold on. There's a problem. No. We don't do that. There we go. Now people won't cross the road at all, because it seems to now follow the bridge. And that should clear everything up. And here, oh. Alright guys, you need to stop doing this, alright? Like that. Stop backing up traffic. Fill up the gap here. That's what's the problem. That people want to go in the most left lane. Well then, we're going to do that. 2 lanes to the left, 1 lane to the right. There'll be a dedicated left lane, 2 straights. Dedicated left. Able to do that. And straight up. That should clear up some of the traffic. That way people who want to come here and want to go straight, they'll go straight now. Because that's what I wanted to do. That's it. See, because the cars want to be on 1 lane all the way across, and that's it. And why are people crossing that? People, there's no way. You shouldn't be crossing that road. Let's see here. This. No. This one's flowing, flowing, flowing. I can allow U-turns on that one. And allow U-turns right there. Alright, so now people are not going to be crossing this road now, which they should have crossed in the first place. That should clear itself up. And since it's all backed up here, this is actually healthy. Because this will actually get the influx out of the bunch. As well as I need to take care of a few things here for traffic. Like that. This I'm going to... I need to put that there. I want to remove this. And we're going to put a bridge in. Put a bridge in right there. And we'll put a bridge right there. There we go. Oh, I replaced it. Great. Sweet. Awesome. There we go. Cool. That being said, I think we can call it there a session there, folks. Yeah, there's still a bit of an issue with traffic and everything, but that's going to be something we'll have to take care of eventually. I do think now it's in a spot where it will kind of do its own thing. At least I hope so. If anything, if that's the case, we'll have to make this a roundabout. Actually, you know what? I will make this into a roundabout now. I know it feels a little awkward to do so, but... Let's see, remove a crossing. Remove those. Those will be gone. But that means we also need to have a way of getting people across the road. So... we'll have to worry about that. I'll worry about the crossing of pedestrians next time, I think. I think after this, the traffic should flow naturally out of here. And we'll put a sidewalk that comes around right here. Like that. And it should be built up to the same height as the highway. So it looks a lot natural. There we go. That'll get people around the buildings as well here, and this will vehicle traffic will clear itself out. And we'll put that on and that on. And that should eventually clear everything out, hopefully. But like I said, traffic is going to take a while for it to clear out because we added a new cargo hub. We added a new, well, actually had two cargo hubs actually jumping in, and vehicles are coming in multiple different sectors. So again, a lot of goods are coming in, so that is healthy because now we're going to get our business back up and running. We also finished up our, looking for basically for recap everything. We got Sunset Airfield to be to level 3. We upgraded the bus stop for it. We also added the metro and train stations to the mix. We added our new cargo hub over here, which we might expand further if we need to. I think by next time, folks, it's going to be a lot of, do some minor maintenance on a lot of things, like put up our more mines and other things here, like Willow Hill needs to be upgraded more, the Institute needs to be upgraded more, and then it's going to be like, where do we want to go from here? So, I mean, we don't have very much room to work with anymore, because we've got all this built up here around the coastline. This is too mountainous to start with, but I wonder, like, our major last area building spot is like right here, unless we do something with this, or I don't know. Again, I don't know what else to go for, but we'll have to do, I think next session it'll be most likely cleanup of major areas, and then we'll see how we can continue on from there. Because I'm not sure how to build this out any further, unless we modify some ground. Like, I don't want to move some of the, I don't want to move some of these big, huge mountains here. I think this actually adds the style to Suncrest Bay. So we'll have to see from there. But then, folks, I'm going to leave it right there. That's how our Suncrest Bay is handling. Railroad parks, everywhere else here, and hopefully by next time we'll see what we can do with extra stuff. So that being said, thank you all for watching. We'll go to our in-screen theater. And I will save the game of Suncrest Bay. This could mean that potentially that Suncrest Bay could be wrapping up pretty close. So, not sure when it'll be fully ending. But we still got, I still think we still got, like, I think a couple sessions left in that one. But again, thank you for everyone for jumping in and lurking with me tonight. Thank you very much. For Unknown Irish Grand for chatting with me tonight. Thank you very much for that. If you guys like to see like my voice, the commentary, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. hit the follow button here on Twitch. And if you want to help me further on Twitch, you can subscribe to the Twitch page if you so choose. You can also follow me on X, Blue Sky, Discord's our main focus. You want to get a hold of me, Discord, best way of doing it. If you want to check out the Fourth Wall store, you can type in New Shop 47 for 47% off your entire order, because we do have our brand new mug, our new things here. You may have noticed from the last one I have the old white one that was just my original logo, but since I have a kind of a more of enhanced intro logo, I'm using that now as our main focus. So I do have this big old now. It's actually the same product as before, but now the graphic is much more improved. So that is also on the Fourth Wall store. The links are down below on both Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to check out there, put in the just put in at the checkout the new for new store 47, or no, new shop 47. That's what it is. New shop 47, and that will give you 47% off your entire order. Let me double check that real quick, because I know I have that. I've had that. I've had the that thing on for as long as I could, and I want to make sure that is actively active. Yes. So you type in. I will type in here for multi-stream here for those who are wondering. You have to type in new shop at Fourth Wall here. This is the code for Fourth Wall if you wanted to buy any of my merch. So you want to type, if you put that in, you can get 47% off your entire order. It'd be really appreciative to help. If you want to support me, you can do that so as well. That being said, tomorrow will be the continuation of Railway Empire 1, USA's map, the continuation of Dreamside Railway, and to hopefully cross the entire United States, because we have one objective. That means we have to get a train from our starting town all the way to Portland, Maine. And that's the big end goal there. So without stopping, so I can't make it stop any station other than maintenance hub. So we'll have to work on that, and we'll see how it goes from there. That, and then on Thursday it will be Open Guesser, the continuation of Open Guesser, and I am muted, but still because I don't have the luxury of audio. Oh no. On Thursday we'll continue the Open Guesser stream of getting all 50 states. The map I initially posted had a visual error because it was Google Gemini generated it for me. For some reason, I tell it to fill in one state, and it fills in others that I didn't do. Like it says, I want to clear out. I didn't go to Tennessee yet, so I cleared out Tennessee, and yet somehow it added Rhode Island and Connecticut has added cities. Or for states I've found, but I fixed that all up. The current post on YouTube shows the current whereabouts, as well as the Discord has the updated map as well. We're up to 32 states. We got West Virginia last time. We only need is Florida, Tennessee, Florida, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, and we've got the eastern coastline. But the west is we still have to get Montana. We still have to get to Oregon. Shocking, I know. We have to get Nevada, Colorado, Arizona. So we still got a lot of states to find, and hopefully the best they'll put us there. Hope you guys will enjoy that for this for the financial stream for that. Friday will be a Twitch only run of Immortals Phoenix Rising, continuing on the playthrough of that. So if you are interested in the game, for those on YouTube, I stream all my recordings. So if you want to see the raw run of our playthrough of Immortals Phoenix Rising, it's coming on the channel. You have to watch it on the Twitch side, so I can download the video, and then break it up into parts. So if you want to watch the playthrough live, you come to Twitch. And then for Saturday, I'm not sure we'll do yet because of multiplayer shenanigans and such. I'm not sure we'll be playing. Hopefully something fun. But that's it for the week. So technically speaking, thank you for watching, and we're going to go here on Twitch. We're going to be raiding out to someone. So for YouTube, we'll be leaving you out here. I don't know if YouTube has a raid option. I'm not sure. So That being said, we're just gonna have to raid out to Twitch and hope for the best on that front. Let's see, who can we give that can give us a big run here? Let's see. You know what? A new world for my birthday. Music Free Gaming is playing some Minecraft. He's playing a brand new world. Modded Minecraft. So if you're a fan of Minecraft and family-friendly content creation like I am, no swearing whatsoever, this guy is your man. We'll give him the love he deserves. And until next time, everybody, you guys have a fantastic night on both sides for Twitch and YouTube. You have a fantastic night. Take care. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for Railway Empire 1, the Dreamside Railway Origins USA full map. See you guys then. Talk for now, everyone. Toodaloo for now.